What's this button do?
Oh, I'm on.
You're on.
525,600 minutes. That's not number one.
What do you, what?
That's what I think. I think David Mitchell. You know David Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like Lee McBeaver. He's all like there.
Yeah, I know.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think David Mitchell and Robert Webb.
Yes, Mitchell and Webb, famously the comedy duo Mitchell and Webb.
I think I've paused too much between saying their names. Could you edit that to be quicker?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, so I think they should team up with the musical Rent. I don't know anything about Rent, but I just want that where they go 525,600 and then Webb goes, that's number wang.
You just want Robert Webb in the musical Rent. Just to pop up and go, that's number wang.
Number wang.
Leave the rest of the musical the way it is.
Yeah, unless there's any other numbers that get told.
Oh, so every time there's a number, he just pops up and says,
that's number wang.
Well, what if it's not number wang?
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe all of the numbers that are in Rent, and I haven't seen most of it, so I might be a bit rusty. I don't listen to much of Rent.
Yeah.
I think they are all number wang.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep. Should we play number wang?
Sure. 7.
We're not allowed to.
Oh.
We're not allowed to. This was discussed in their sketch about the number wang board game.
Oh, you have to buy the board game.
You got to buy the board game.
Otherwise,
we could play cucumber wang, but we're not allowed to. But that sucks.
Cucumber wang sounds a little. To be honest, it sounds a little rude.
Why don't we play it now?
Because I don't want to play cucumber wang.
Cucumber wang. And now the game's ended.
Oh, good.
Because that's how you play cucumber wang. You just say you don't want to play.
Oh, okay.
That's canon now. I've changed the canon of number wang law. It's quite extensive. Have you seen the history of number wang sketch?
Yes, I have. Is this what this podcast is now? We just discuss comedy bits we've seen?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your favorite comedy bit you've seen recently?
Recently, I saw this kid get up at an open mic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and
sounds like a dork.
Well, he proceeded to say that he couldn't roll his R's, and he went.
You should have just done an actual joke.
He did that for about 3 or 4 minutes straight, and by the end of it, I couldn't see. I was laughing so hard. Oh, the other thing I've seen that was that honestly had me on the edge of my seat, not knowing what to do, was Sam Campbell's egg bit.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I thought
but no one else will see it. Don't spoil.
I can't
egg
spoil
yet.
it, but
don't spoil the egg.
I was very worried about the egg.
Ha ha ha!
And laughing.
Egg reach.
You don't know that.
Okay.
I was just worried about it falling on anyone. Oh no, we can't give it away.
I thought we were talking about public access comedy that people can watch from the leisure of their home, like Cowboy in the City 2.
Oh, well, there you go. Watch Cowboy in the City 2.
Shocking ending.
Shock ending.
Shocking ending.
In fact,
shocking ending.
Yeah. If you're on
ending.
the other side of the planet,
go,
and you can't watch Auntie Donna's Coffee Cafe, let us just tell you that it's pretty good.
Fly over.
Yeah, fly over. Get on a plane.
Get on a plane right
or
now.
get a VPN. Or catch a boat.
Why are we endorsing a bunch of things?
I don't know. Well, you asked me what was cool.
Yeah, we did. We got onto this, but I don't really want to talk about any other comedy. I just want to talk about Number Wang. So
I wasn't going to agree with you that Number Wang's my favourite thing. Honestly, I found Number Wang a bit uncomfortable at times.
You don't like Number Wang? What would you give it out of a score of 1 to 10?
Oh, I'd give it 3.
That's Number Wang.
Oh. I find Number Wang to be funny,
Number Wanged ya.
Don't. I find Number Wang to be honestly a little bit cringy, and that comedy makes me feel a little. It's a little uncomfortable.
Do you think they did too many number wangs?
Oh yeah.
How many number wangs did they do?
Well, here's the thing. It was back when you couldn't just binge TV shows.
So it'd be like, oh, I missed a number wang.
You'd wait a whole week to see the next Number Wang joke. So you could do a joke.
Yeah.
And this is how the Fast Show operated, because it was basically sketches and they would do a variation on a theme. And quite often they were very much the same thing, or exactly the same thing, just with a slightly different twist each week. So you would go, oh, did you see the guy who comes out of the shed and says what he's been mostly eating that week?
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Well, this week I've mostly been eating potatoes. And it was funny because you had all week to digest it and calm down. If you just stream those shows,
Streaming is ruined.
It's not snappy enough. And unfortunately there is such a thing as too much Number Wang.
Was this how many number wangs is too many number wangs?
In a day?
In a day.
I would say I can comfortably do 3.
That's number wang.
Oh, we've already had 3.
Yeah, I know. But guess what? I'm going to run this joke into the ground as a meta commentary on how if you binge these number wang zingers, I'm popping out.
Yeah.
I'm popping out like a cobra. That if you view them one each day, they're amazing. Altogether, they are a bit much. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
What is your favorite number?
27.
That's not number wang.
Oh, well, I guess I'll live with that. What's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 6.
That's Number Wang.
Hey! My favorite number is not 6. I lied.
What?
What's your... my favorite number's like...
Well, your favorite number's not even 6.
It's not even 6.
That's Number Wang.
7.1. I like its shape.
That's an odd
I
thing.
like its table, so I'm adding a 0.1, so I'm showing it can't be rolled on dice. No one's going lucky number 7.1. That's what I'm doing there. But actually, no, I think I'm back to 6 again, because we should be using base 12.
What? That's Number Wang. What?
Base 12.
Why?
An even number.
Are you
middle,
saying
and
that you are all for the imperial system?
Well, no.
Oh, okay. So is there a decimal system that is base 12? It can't be, because decimal means 10. That's Number Wang. So what do they call it if it's not called the decimal system and you're not advocating for the imperial system?
Well, I don't want to advocate for the imperial system.
Yeah, because all those Americans are so smug about it.
Because that's lame. I can't be... I'll ruin all my street cred with all my true blue Aussie mates.
Yeah.
They'll go, oh, I've heard you've been talking about how the imperial system could work if we switched around the fundamentals of our numbers.
What?
Well, like if we change the whole system of our numbers so that we're counting in 12.
Yeah.
And it almost makes sense, because 11 and 12, they're kind of their own words.
Well, they're not a
13
teen.
Isn't.
No, they don't have a teen on the end, do they?
Yeah. Also, if you get your hand, if you're
I got 10 fingers on my... Have you got 12?
Yeah, no, but the little digits in between your hand,
The knuckles?
if you have all your fingers, no.
10, 11, 12. What about the thumb? 13, 14.
So the thumb can be used to point to all those, so you can count like that.
That's highly uncomfortable.
No, not if you do it. If you do it enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I can count to 12 on my fingers.
Yeah, but like 12's better.
That's Number Wang.
Yeah. Also, when you halve it, you get 3. You don't get 2.5, which is lame.
So if I'm feeling really good about something, do I give somebody a high 12?
No, you give him a high 5. What are you talking about? That's Number Wang. I think this bit has run its course. A robot wrote all of this. Is ChatGPT? This isn't even working.
No, this isn't ChatGPT.
ChatGPT?
No, we're not using ChatGPT.
A robot wrote all of that script before, and we locked them in a basement.
Do you think that?
And then they escaped.
Do you think that people, if anybody comes up with something bad now, they're just going to blame it on ChatGPT? I wrote this thing and nobody liked it. It's okay because I use ChatGPT.
Is it ChatGPT?
No, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Now I don't even know. It's lost all its meaning.
Wait, no, I think ChatGPT. Yeah, it's P.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Is it?
That's what I'm going to do from now on, though. If anybody says, "Oh, that was really bad," I'm going, "I use ChatGPT."
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. GGTP.
Jib.
We need a better word for that.
We do.
I used an AI. That doesn't work.
Chatbot.
I used a chatbot.
Chatterbot.
I like chatbot.
Chatbot. Which of the contestants on number one did you like?
When they spun the board, whoever was behind the board, they were my favourite contestants.
Did one of them die? Because they were playing Russian roulette in one of them.
Oh, yeah. That was dark.
Yeah. And then they spun the board back around. Do you like David Mitchell's other contestant? He's on a bouncy ball. Because David Mitchell's got a bad back.
Is that...
His back is bad. You look at David Mitchell, I think, quite a nice guy. Probably not cigaretting or doing drugs. You look at his back.
It's a bad back.
It's a bad back. It's got piercings and tattoos.
And it's smoking.
Smoking.
If you stand next to David Mitchell's back for too long, it'll pull a knife on you and steal your wallet.
Knife on you.
Always make sure that David Mitchell is facing you.
Yeah.
Never ever look at him from behind. No,
he'll get you.
He'll get you. Well, not David Mitchell won't.
David Mitchell won't get you.
His back
David
will
Mitchell,
though.
From all the counts, is not a hoodlum.
He's not a hoodlum.
He's not a hoodlum at all.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what's going on behind him.
He doesn't know what's going on behind him at all. I don't know why.
He's got a bad back.
You got bad back. I don't think I want to get a tattoo, but now I might get a bunch of like skulls and stuff on my back, and then I got a bad back, so I can just say, "Oh, I got a bad back," and then pull up my shirt, skull my bad stuff on it.
You could just draw a frowny face, pulling a finger or something rude.
Yeah, I could do that,
and then your back would be bad.
Or I could permanently tattoo myself.
Yeah, with a swastika.
What?
That would be the worst back. That would be a real bad back.
That's like an
evil back. It's not just a bad back. That's an evil back.
This is a terrible back.
So your back, you don't want. I don't
think I want to go that far.
What you want is a back that's just a bit bad.
Yeah,
just bad.
Just a bit bad back.
So one that is trying to sell you like a multi-level marketing scheme.
Oh yeah, that's more of a sleazy back.
Yeah, you don't want a sleazy back. What is just a bit bad? Are we talking bad cool like Michael Jackson? Maybe you get the Michael Jackson album cover bad tattooed on your back.
Oh yeah.
Then you would have the bad, maybe just the word bad, but written in the way that was on the Michael Jackson album cover, where it was spray painted, like really cool tag. Bad.
I could just spray paint it on my back.
Bad back.
Bad back.
I think it needs to be funnier than just the word bad, though.
Yeah, I think maybe a frowny face with a cigarette, or maybe I get like some sort of latex plaster of like an actual like face, so it looks.
So you can have a face coming out of your back.
Yeah, but like an angry face. Maybe Steve Buscemi's face.
Steve Buscemi doesn't have a bad back.
Angry though.
Have I ever seen Steve Buscemi angry? I'm sure he was in something, but I can't think what.
Yeah, but like you can imagine being angry. You imagine his hair's going all like wah. Think about that. You think Steve Buscemi angry? His hair's definitely flopping about a bit.
Yeah. I think he gets quite animated.
Yeah.
If he gets upset.
Yeah.
I don't think much upsets him though.
Yeah.
He's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Like in a real sort of
Steve Buscemi's
in a strong person type of way.
That's the problem.
He used to be a fireman. He knows.
He used to be a fireman?
Yeah, he knows the realities of life.
Steve Buscemi used to be a fireman. That makes me like him more.
Oh, well, when his crew went out at 9/11, he was there.
Oh, my God.
He wasn't a firefighter at the time, but he went down to the firehouse to help out.
The problem is, I like Steve Buscemi, but if someone looks like Steve Buscemi...
Who else looks like Steve Buscemi?
Yeah, well, someone could. It's quite distinctive. So in my brain, I'm going to be thinking, that guy looks like Steve Buscemi.
Okay.
And then what if they're a bad guy and I get into the wrong crowd because I trust them too much because they look like Steve Buscemi?
Well, he was a psycho killer in Con Air, and even in that he was more likable than Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. He's Steve Buscemi.
He's Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, but like imagine someone's walking down the street and you're like, wait, is that Steve Buscemi? And then you're like, oh, I know it. I don't think it is Steve Buscemi. But now you've got Steve Buscemi running in the back of your head, and then that guy tells you to hijack a car. I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it because I think, oh, well, Steve Buscemi would probably have a good reason.
Yeah,
So I gotta build up a tolerance, I think, to Steve Buscemi. I gotta Photoshop a bunch of pictures of him doing bad stuff.
Oh, okay. He's been all right.
So I know. Well, yeah, he was a psycho in that one movie, but like he was still likable. You said, but what? So what if that? What if someone who looked a lot like him came up to you and was like, "Let's hijack a car"? I trust Steve Buscemi too much.
Okay, I'm going to show you, right, some lookalikes.
Doing bad stuff?
No, and I'm just going to say, if this guy came up to you, would you rob a car?
Would I rob a car?
Yep, here we go. I'm going to show you a person who looks like Steve Buscemi.
Is it just going to be a picture of Steve Buscemi?
How about that? That cat came up to you.
That cat. If that Steve Buscemi cat came up to me, I would be like, yeah.
I trust you.
See, I got to fix this problem.
What about this? What if this dog came up to you?
Yeah, I got to fix this problem. I got to build up a tolerance to Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
To his child.
I reckon this guy could get you to do anything.
Yep, rob a bank.
Yep, it's another dog.
It's another dog. Oh no, it's Gollum. It's Gollum from Lord of the Pitch. Golam. Golam. They didn't make that.
What?
So like the ring is the ball. Gollum is he's Golam, right?
Okay.
And then the fiery pits of Mount Doom.
Yeah.
What's
that?
They're the goal.
They're the goal.
And then
he's he's catching it.
He's trying to catch
Oh,
it.
it's a meme of him just grabbing the ball, saving a goal. You could,
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody could Photoshop that.
But
digitally.
he gets kicked with such force from the big Baggins foot.
from the Hobbit's big hairy Baggins foot.
Yeah, he falls in.
He falls into the goal.
Yeah,
and you lose.
That's gotta be made.
Is that a save?
Is that?
If your goalie carries it over the line, is that a save?
I don't know. Wait,
too many questions in this podcast.
But what if they like grab it, they bring it out, and then they like do a pirouette and hold out the ball, and then it fully goes over the line?
The goal is if it's over the line, that's it.
That's bad.
Yeah,
that's not good at all.
I don't think so.
I don't think so at all.
What else you been doing?
What else have I been doing?
Yeah,
not much.
That's number Wang.
I went to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
Do you want to talk about that?
No.
Okay.
This isn't a comedy podcast. It's a very serious one.
No, it's a podcast. It is a comedy podcast.
We're talking about Number Wang. That's got numbers in it. Numbers are for serious people.
No, like this podcast is anything we want it to be.
Oh, really?
That's why we can take 6 months break if we want.
Anything we want it to be?
Yep.
Anything?
Yep.
Anything?
Like if you actually wanted to put some effort into it one day, you could do that.
No. Flippantly go and talk into a microphone for a bit. That's what I want to do.
You bought a new favourite T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen you wear it.
Yeah, my new favourite T-shirt.
Why don't you say to everybody what's on your T-shirt?
It's Screech from Saved by the Bell.
It is Screech from Saved by the Bell. And not like very old Screech. It's super young Screech.
It's young Screech.
Yeah.
Screech in its prime, I would say.
Prime Screech.
Prime Screech. And I feel the power of Screech when I wear it.
Okay. What powers would those be?
You get the fish, right? He was the fish talking one.
No, he's not.
Remember that one episode of Saved by the Bell where it's like,
was this one of their Don't Do Drugs Kids episodes?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, but that was the B plot. The A plot was Screech talking to fish, and the B plot was the like some other people were doing the Don't Do Drugs bit, and they barely overlapped.
So Screech wasn't doing drugs?
No, Screech never does drugs, I don't think.
Okay.
Screech is a good guy.
Wait, was Screech Aquaman?
No.
Oh.
Screech was not Aquaman. No. What? Screech was not Aquaman. No. Aquaman. Screech was not Aquaman. Screech was Screech. And he could talk to fish.
He couldn't talk to fish.
It's
not part of
it. Was.
It's not part of the thing.
He could talk to fish. And he was not Aquaman, though. They said that once. They were like, whoa, Screech, you're like Aquaman. And he said, no, I am not Aquaman. I am Screech from Saved by the Bell. And I will not have you compare me to silly little comic book characters. I'm a well-developed character, Screech, from Saved by the Bell. I have motivation.
Oh, yeah. What would Screech's motivations be then?
Oh, I think he... there's that arc where he really wants a tangerine.
Okay.
And, like, he goes to the shops and he thinks, oh, am I going to get something with a tangerine, maybe? And then, like, one time he forgets. And one time, 2 times actually, he sees another food that he thinks, oh, maybe I actually want that more than tangerines. But he's still been thinking about tangerines a lot. But then he gets the other food. And then finally, guess what happens?
Does he get a tangerine?
On the second part of the Christmas episode of Saved by the Bell,
He goes to England.
after he saves Christmas,
After he saves Christmas, he goes to the
he
UK
goes to the UK.
and he discovers that they leave satsumas or tangerines
exactly
in their stockings for Christmas.
Exactly.
It's a UK tradition,
He saves Christmas.
and he brings that UK tradition back to the United States of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Saved by the Bell,
Saved by the Bell.
wasn't he? He was saved by Santa's bell.
Yep. Saved by the Jingle Bells. That's
Saved-
what the episodes were
Yeah.
called. They were called Saved by the Jingle Bells. What's your top 3 Screech moments? Saved by the Bell.
Well, I'd have to say when he became a Colombian drug lord.
Oh, that's a good one.
He just kind of stumbled into it. Classic Screech.
I'm Screech.
All of a sudden, I've got all the I've got some golden pistolas.
Oh,
And I'm smacking down rival drug lords.
ka-cha, Screech.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And he came in wearing a full length leather jacket down to the ground with dark sunglasses, and we thought, oh, it's going to be the Matrix episode.
Oh, but then they subvert it.
Yeah, and it turns out he's just selling cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of my favorite Screech moments.
What's your second favorite Screech moment?
Oh, the other Screech moment I liked was when he was not hiding in the girls' change rooms.
What?
He wasn't.
I wasn't.
He wasn't. He definitely wasn't there. But the camera made it look like he might have been.
But he wasn't.
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
He definitely wasn't. It was strange he was naked.
What? Is that an actual thing from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Screech. Wait, what? That was a thing?
Yeah, he was totally nude.
Also,
They just covered it up with, they cleverly covered it up with like
Matrix came
lockers.
out in 1999.
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell first came out in 1989.
That's how
Did it go for over 10 years? Or did... Oh my god. Oh my god.
They
Saved by the Bell predicted the Matrix.
Saved by the Bell was basically The Simpsons in predicting things.
Yeah.
There was also that scene where
they
where it was,
predicted Pablo Escobar's rise to power.
no.
With Screech.
No.
Wait,
That was just a commentary, really.
Oh, that was a satirical comment.
Yeah, on not dissecting frogs in class. What it really was that
Wait, is the drug lord one true? Is it...
it was when Screech met Donald Trump.
Oh, he met Donald Trump.
Yeah, Donald Trump was trying to buy the high school and turn it into a golf course.
Really?
Yeah, and Screech sort of protested against it, but then there was a whole heap of working class people who were wearing red hats who were like, no, we really want a golf course because us working class people love golf courses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They
Screech,
do. They love the golf.
but Screech saved the day, Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, he did it all before end of school day. By definitely not uncovering a scandal where Donald Trump paid off somebody to keep quiet about an illicit affair.
That's not what he did.
He
did
definitely
something else.
didn't do that.
He did something
but he
else.
was naked when he did that.
He was naked.
When he definitely didn't do
and
it.
they edited it like he was about...
It was
to
like the start of
unearth
Austin Powers, where there's just
I'm about to unearth a scandal
Yeah.
about...
Screech, why are you naked? Don't worry about that now. Do you know what happened to this guy who's trying to build a golf course?
And then he says, absolutely nothing. No affairs at all. Because
Yeah, and then everybody knew.
Everyone was like, oh, I thought it was going to be an affair, but they were being tricky with us.
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell was such a great show. I love. What was your first favorite? Was that your first favorite Saved by the Bell moment?
My first favorite, my first favorite Saved by the Bell moment.
Oh wait, Screech mo. Oh wait, what's your favorite Saved by the Bell? Is it
Totally. So, no.
Has it got Screech?
No, it doesn't.
What?
No, it's got Kelly Kapowski.
Screech is the Chandler of Saved by the Bell.
Screech is the Chandler. Yeah, but Kelly Kapowski, who is arguably the Jennifer Aniston character.
The Jennifer. The
Rachel.
Rachel.
The Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah. I like the scene where she was going in for her first round of plastic surgery.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Wait, was that the A plot?
Oh, yeah, it was. But it was a single camera. They just followed a POV.
That was the A plot of the episode.
It was so cool.
That was the A plot of the episode where Screech tries to break the record for wearing the most hats.
Yes.
But he can't because old Jimmy Bob. You know that guy?
Yeah, wouldn't give him his hat.
Wouldn't give him the last hat.
Wouldn't give him his last hat.
Because he was like,
Jimmy Bob's like, no, I've got a bad haircut.
I got a bad haircut.
I'm not giving you my hat.
I got.
This is high school. I could be made fun of.
And Screech said, Jimmy Bob, you'll never be on another episode of Saved by the Bell if you don't give me your hat. And he said, I'm cool with that. Hey.
And then you know what? Jimmy Bob never seen again.
Never seen again.
And Screech definitely did not murder him and bury his body in a shallow grave in a field.
He didn't do that.
Definitely didn't do it.
Did you know Saved by
He
the
was
Bell,
definitely naked when he didn't do it.
he was they edited it to make it seem like he was gonna kill a guy and bury his body shallowly in the middle of a field. But turns out he wasn't doing.
He was just comically naked again.
Very naked.
How do you get very aggressively naked?
Trim your toenails.
Don't trim your toenails.
No, trim your toenails. So there's like more.
The
skin
more
under your toenails is showing.
Oh, that's how you get more naked.
Yeah.
Do you have to shave your head then?
What?
Like you get rid of all the hair on your body. No eyebrows, no leg hair, shave your head. That makes you more naked.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got to go everywhere sticking your tongue out.
I mean, that's how the guy won Most Naked Man Alive.
2022.
Yeah. That's how they won it.
Yep.
That year. They'd never seen the tongue strap before, but he had a really long tongue.
Yeah. Disturbingly. Like, it was kind of like, that
it
just...
was a bit too long.
Yeah, we've all seen Venom, mate. You don't need to... And it was...
Oh, yeah, that
flopping around.
That was Sam Bobrick, creator of Saved by the Bell. Wasn't it? I forgot that was Sam Bobrick who won Most Naked Man Alive with his massively long tongue. But that's a bit crude and rude. Talking about Most Naked Man.
I'll just put an E on this episode. We're going rude.
Or.
Yeah, we can swear now.
Pa.
Not going to.
Not going to, but we could.
We could if we wanted to.
We're
going to. At
you poo heads.
We're now rated M. We've got adult themes.
Edgy episode.
Yeah. We want to talk about
Saved
by the Bell and Bad Backs.
Saved by the Bell, which was, an R-rated show.
Funny that it got on the time slot that it did.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, how it got on, like, I just slipped that one past the censors.
They got through. I don't know how. I don't know how the Hays Code didn't catch it.
Like, it really, honestly ruined a lot of childhoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
But they were against drugs.
They were against drugs. They were like, hey, no drugs. And then
Screech said, I'm sorry, I'm a drug lord.
What?
Whoopsies. And then he just
he learns that drugs are bad at the end of the episode.
Oh, he knew drugs were bad the whole time. He just bumbled into being a drug lord.
Oh, no, this is not good. Because
he just kept saying, oh, no, this is not good. And while his nose is all white from the cocaine and he's shooting rival drug dealers in the back of the head execution style, he just keeps going, oh, no. This is not good. And then they play the laugh track.
Yeah. Have you heard that Saved by the Bell theory?
What's that?
So the theory is that Screech.
Dustin Diamond,
Dustin Diamond.
the guy who plays Screech.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, Screech.
Oh, actual Screech.
The character.
The real person Screech.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Screech.
Mm.
Not Dustin Diamond, but Screech.
Actual Screech.
Screech is actually insane.
He's actually insane.
He's insane.
And the whole thing is just a fever dream.
No. They're all still there. He's just insane. He's still going to school and stuff. It's just that he is insane.
Just nobody's put him in a mental institution.
Hallucinating a bunch of other stuff.
What bits are real and what bits is he hallucinating?
That's the thing. That's the important bit of the Talking to Fish episode. Is that it's like, wait, what? Screech?
Can talk to fish?
Screech can talk to fish?
No, he
And you
can't. He's
think,
just crazy.
You think it's going to be, wacky, Screech is crazy or on drugs.
Yeah.
No, but everyone else sees it. Everyone else can see that he's talking to fish, and it's like, what?
What?
Oh,
no. This is bad.
and that's what they said. They said, oh, no, this is bad.
That's not good.
That's good.
Okay, what have we done? 20 minutes on Saved by the Bell? None of it true?
Like 5 minutes on Number Wang.
Why are you slapping your face? I had to explain what you were doing because it sounded like you were being rude.
Don't say that, Dad.
No.
So you edit this all out.
Okay.
You just came back in the zone.
All right.
If you put this in...
I'm not going to put it in.
Okay.
I have to heavily edit what we've done so far. Why are you taking your headphones off to talk to me as an aside?
So, like, you don't, like, put it in?
I won't put it in. Oh, the more you talk about it, the more I want to put it in. But I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
Do we need to talk about anything else? Do we want to cut this up into 2 episodes?
Oh, I might not even cut this into 1 episode. Some of it was garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want?
Are you tired now?
No.
Need a nap?
No, need a nap.
Need a little sleepy?
I don't need a little sleepy. I had a little sleepy today.
You've had a sleep today in the middle of the day?
I didn't think I was going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to go to sleep, but then I did.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and it was really good because I didn't know I was asleep.
Huh.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
You ever accidentally fall asleep in the day?
No.
You ever purposely fall asleep in the day?
No.
Well, like, sometimes I wake up.
How often do you do this?
Nap much.
I don't nap at all.
Much.
Some people like to nap.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy a day's sleep.
Yeah. And most times I have, it's been bad. But that one was a good one. I think this year I've maybe... Oh, wait. In the last 2 years, I've maybe fallen asleep at the daytime like 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
But like 3 of them, I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I've been asleep. And everything sucks because I've been asleep and I'm all hot and stuff.
Oh, so you wake up hot.
Yeah, it was hot those 2 times.
That's terrible.
It's bad. I had weird taste in my mouth.
Why?
Oh, just like I'd eaten some mints before, and like the sweetness of the mint is
Mint.
What?
I have to double check every time you say mint because sometimes it sounds like you say mince. Like,
Wait, do I have an
like
accent?
ground beef.
What's my accent? I don't
Australian, you goose.
Drongo.
You drongo.
What?
You dead set Johnny Rotten.
I don't even...
That's not a thing.
Robbie Roden's a thing.
Robbie Rotten. Yeah, but
He's gonna make the entire lazy town lazy! Because he hates ironic names.
The town's called Lazy Town. He doesn't have to do anything.
No.
The less he does, the better.
He puts so much effort into trying
to make people do nothing.
So much effort.
Yeah.
He's tried really hard.
It just goes to show you can put anything in front of kids and it doesn't have to make any type of logical sense whatsoever.
The blimp boy.
What?
Like the blimp guy.
Blimp guy.
Blimp guy.
Sporticus.
Sporticus, yeah.
Sporticus.
He lives in a big old blimp.
Yeah.
And he wakes up every day.
And then he just dives out a window.
He tells you about his morning routine of eating a vegetable.
I love sports candy.
And then
it's called fruit, mate. We've got a word for that. It's actually shorter than sports candy.
And then he does his job for the rest of the day.
What's that?
Defeating Robbie Rotten.
Is it though?
Yeah.
How often did he directly come up against Robbie Rotten?
maybe indirectly most of the time, but he would be doing a lot less stuff if Robbie Rod. He would be lazier.
Yeah.
I think every day he's like, oh no.
If Robbie Rotten if he just retired for a week, Sporticus would go, oh, there's nothing to do. I'm feeling all Jonesy because I'm a sporty guy.
Oh,
and he'd
I
leave.
should watch all is the Sun in Philadelphia. Always the Sun, Philadelphia.
What?
Always. Okay, you know how we did that thing with Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
I want to do it now, but with Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You've never seen it?
No, I have.
Oh, you have?
I've binged like 3 seasons.
Have you watched it?
I watched quite a bit of Always. It's not a very nice show. Some of it. They are not good people.
I think that's the point, isn't it?
That is the point. It's like, you know how people say stuff about friends that are like, oh, actually, Ross is a bad guy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, actually, all of these people in this show are bad guys.
Right.
They're not nice.
Are they just selfish?
Oh, and they're like real bad guys.
Okay. Explain to me. Give me a bad thing that they do.
A bad thing?
Yeah.
Oh, is this still the Edgy episode?
It can be.
Yeah, well, that's good because that's the only reason why I'm segueing into the edgiest show I know.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Super edgy. The guy addicted to cocaine.
On purpose.
Yeah, so he doesn't fall asleep so he can sell more cocaine. They do that one.
Are they drug lords like Screech?
Yeah, but they don't fool it. They aren't saying this is bad all the time.
Yeah. They're not going, oh man, this is bad.
They don't go, this is bad.
They don't do that.
They never say it. They do all this wacky bad stuff and they never say, oh, this is bad.
They never call it out.
They never say, oh, this is bad, like Screech would always do, which make him a likable character.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like any of the characters, always say, for Philadelphia.
Have you got up to the Danny DeVito couch bit?
I haven't gone to couch bit.
Oh, okay.
I've got up to Dayman.
Who's that?
Dayman. Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun, master of karate, and friendship for everyone. That's the song they sing about Dayman in the first one.
Oh, I saw
I like that bit. The rest of it, I'm like, why aren't they saying this is bad? And then for that bit, I was like, they should be saying this is good.
That's Number Wang.
Oh!